What's up to Lion Talk Live? So we love you too, buddy.
What's going on, guys? It is Aiden Hutchinson.
What's up, man? It's your boy Amon-Ra St. Brown.
What's going on, Coach Dan at Lions Talk Live and the Duke Crew. This is Ball Hawk, Fatima Lafano of the Detroit Lions. Everybody make sure you help support the YouTube channel Lions Talk Live by clicking that like and subscribe button. Let's get it and go Detroit.
Greetings and salutations to everyone out there in YouTube land. This is Dan Skipper, offensive weapon for the Detroit Lions. Make sure you all help support Lions Talk Live and Coach Dan by clicking on that like and subscribe button. Everybody, woo!
Well, greetings and salutations, everybody out there in YouTube land. I am your host once again, Dan Thornton. I want to thank you all for joining us here today. Lions Talk Live post-game show, Week 3 edition. And I got to say this, we got a lot to talk about here today. The Detroit Lions defense, a lot of people talked about it coming into the season, that you know what, it's got something to prove. This secondary, not so great. All this stuff has been said, and what can we say? For 3 straight weeks, the Detroit Lions defense has arguably been the best defense in the NFL. If nothing else, one of the top 10, maybe one of the top 5. The secondary came out and, hey, the Arizona Cardinals, who just put up 40-some points against the LA Rams last week, came out here and held them to 10. Kyler Murray, while he had his moments, they were far and few between. Detroit Lions offense used a little trickeration, maybe too much of it, but used it enough to get some big scores and ice the game. Who would have thought going into halftime at a 20-10 score that would be your final score of the game? But it is what it is. And hey, the coup de grace, if you're a Detroit Lions fan, Jared Goff to ice the game, scrambles for about a 12-yard gain, slides, and you know what? It's victory formation time. You can see right now that, hey, no game is safe. No team is ever out in this league, as there is 24-24 Rams, San Francisco 49ers with 30 seconds left. And to be honest, the Rams were left to dead after last week. They were down 17 points in this game. So my point by bringing up these other games is you can't overreact to anything that happens on a week-to-week basis. We lost a tough game last week. Obviously, Lions fans were distraught about that, but are you feeling that distraught now? The Tampa Bay Buccaneers, who, hey, they gave us everything they could. We did a lot of things to blow that game, but they came out today and laid an egg, and that's just life in the NFL. What we can say about the Detroit Lions now is the trend is your friend. The defense has to be, like I said earlier, one of the better ones in the NFL. The offense, still not consistent, still trying to figure things out, but every week we are in the games. We could just as easily be 3-0 at this point in the season. Goff, the receivers seem to find some rhythm here and there, and I'm going to say this for the coaching staff. No egregious mess-ups today. No big things, headlines to talk in the post-game show or tomorrow morning's, hey, Overreaction Monday show. I'll also say this. You talked about throughout Goff's tenure in Detroit being shown the green light from the coaching staff to make key plays in moments, where in the past with LA, maybe they wouldn't have given him it. Think about that final drive. Think about on 3rd and long, whatever it was. I think it was 3rd and 13, 3rd and 14, whatever it was. And they allowed Goff to drop back and throw for a first down. Did it end the game? No, but it sure did put a lot of pressure on the Arizona Cardinals. At that point, the Cardinals had one timeout left, and that's it. At best, they were going to get the ball back with about 20 seconds left. And once again, like we've seen, hey, that year we had the heck of a comeback to finish 9-8 with a key 4th down. They allowed in Green Bay Goff to throw for the first down and ice the game. What'd they do with an opportunity to ice the game? They went back to Jared Goff once again, and he scrambles for that 12-yard run, and whoever guessed that was going to happen. Now, you talk about Derek Barnes being out this game with a knee. Hey, Ali McNeil had a shoulder injury. The Lions overcame a lot of key injuries this game, a lot of adverse situations, playing on the road against a boiling hot offense that was scoring left and right. But what do we see? We see more and more growth from this team. We see Terrion Arnold, the most picked on corner in the league, most flagged corner in the league. But he goes out early in the game with a knee injury, and you know what? He comes back this game. He gets one-on-one coverage multiple different times with Harrison Jr. And he has, I think, his best game. Is he going to have more times this year where he messes up, gets called for pass interference or whatever else? Yes. But today, he was a very good corner. And again, the trend is your friend. Is he getting better? I think the answer is yes. You see David Montgomery and Jahmyr Gibbs go for nearly 200 yards of rushing offense, both of them with a touchdown. Both of them, I think, had, I know Montgomery had over 100 yards rushing. I think Gibbs was right there near it. So it is what it is. The Lions team might just be one of the best in the league and one of the most developing teams in the league. Let that sink in. I think they're the third youngest team in the NFL, and they are showing more and more promise, more and more upside. You're seeing things come together. The offensive line, much maligned after week 1 and 2, had some struggles again today, but at times, again, showed you strong upward projections. Let's get over to see what you guys have to say, because I'm going to say this. The Lions we all kind of boo-hooed about the Lions getting week 5 off for the bye. I don't know if we're thinking that way anymore. The Lions now have a showdown with our, I guess you could say, one of our nemesis in the Seattle Seahawks in Detroit, and Monday Night Football, as we all know. They get through that game. They win that game. We're 3-1 going into the bye. A lot of chance to work on that offensive line, keep developing that young secondary. Shout out to Kirby Joseph for another interception today and a couple key stops here and there. But I think with all the youth of this team on offense, on defense, I think this Detroit Lions team might just come out of that bye and have a golden opportunity to get after them boys down in Dallas. So let's go to the Duke Crew, see what you guys have to say about all this. Real quick, if you haven't yet subscribed to Lions Talk Live, please consider doing so. We are 30 subs away from hitting the magical 8,000 mark. If you could help out with that, that'd be great. Also, don't be afraid to hit that thumbs up button, that like button. Hey, I'm here 7 days a week working for you guys. Hopefully you can take a half second of time and hit that thumbs up button. JDC is kicking us off with hi all. Hi, JDC. Chew, what do you got? Yo, how you doing? Big M, good tough win, 100% on the road, tough team. Hey, that team's got some real potential, and I think Buda Baker, man, he's the real deal. Lions fan, Burger Time, good to see you, man. It's been a little bit since I've seen you. Woo! Win, tough game it was, but you know what? This Lions team shows you their toughness, shows you that rock mentality. They're going to find a way to grind and go through everybody. I'm trying not to use the grit word because I feel like everybody uses it now. Let's see, Pierce. Mixed feelings on this one. Goff needs to calm down, but hey, refs finally helped us. Hey, take all that you can, man. Nothing wrong with I'll never make an excuse for a win, but Pierce, I definitely get what you're saying about that. See, Great Lakes, sea of blue in those stands, exclamation point. All those Michigan snowbirds already down south, question mark, laughing out loud. It could be true. See, 9 drinks. Where is my boy Hutch? I don't know, but you're right. He had another sack, and I know he's going to finish 1.5 sacks shy of setting an NFL record for a 5-game span. But hey, this guy, he made some big plays, and I hope they can keep rotating him, getting his snap count down to 80 or 90% just to keep him fresh over the year. At least that's what I'd like. Hey, man, I told you, Dan, 180 yards rushing. Yeah, was that the final amount? I knew both guys were closing in on 100. I knew Montgomery had over 100. Trump, GG, nice road win, 100%. You got to take it when you get them. See, Samuel, great win. I concur. And good to see you, my friend. See, paper bag fan, let's go, 100%. 2-1. Hey, does it get you a Super Bowl title? Does it get you in the playoffs? Does it get you the number 1 seed? No. But you know what? You're keeping pace with everybody else. That's where I'm at the end of the day of things. Ronnie, well, it wasn't pretty, but we'll take it. Hey, anytime you can win ugly, it's better than an ugly loss. So I'll take that 100%. And I agree with you, Ronnie. I'll say Mike the Marine Gunny. Woo, woo! Lions win. I concur. Great Lakes. Wow, this San Fran and Rams game, exclamation point. Wow, Rams were getting smoked early. They were. That's why you can't ever. That's why I yell at my anybody I ever coach, professionally, collegiately, high schooly, whatever. Don't ever take your foot off the gas. You got 2-3 seconds left in the game. You look up, you're up 50, 90, 100. Then you can start taking your foot off the gas. But I try to tell everybody go until 0-0-0 on the clock because then they can't make a comeback. And yes, the Rams, hey, great comeback for them. Dave, what do you got? The Lions defense has been the better unit so far. That's for sure. Only 53 points given up in 3 games. Yeah, and that offense, I think you're starting to see them come together a little bit more. Again, I'm going to say this. I think Ben Johnson needs to stop being so cute, especially on first down, behind the line of scrimmage. Teams are stuffing it out. After 3 weeks, I'd say it's not working. It's time to nix that. Get rid of that stuff. Motown, Jared Vick, baby, 100%. Yeah, if you're a Madden player, you play Madden football, I'm guessing his speed boost might happen for him this week. Gary, wow, the Rams and 49ers are tied. I can't believe I'm rooting for the Rams. Hey, if not, I'd heard of some rumors about maybe Stafford getting traded to a different team because, the bad start for the Rams, but this keeps them around, and that's good for NFL business. See, Detroit Zoo, AG just earned a head coaching job, exclamation point. Not impressed by the Lions couldn't put away the Cardinals earlier. Looks like the 49ers are getting upset. Yes, they did. And, hey, Aaron Glenn, takes heat, but you need to give him some praise. He earned that praise here today. That defense, like I said, I don't know if you're going to say they're top 5 or top 1, but I would be putting him in the conversation at this point. You got a guy who gets sacks. You got a sound linebacker core, beat up as they may be right now. And Kirby Joseph, does he own the middle of the field? I think at this point in his career, you're going to have to say yes. He's one of the better ball hawks in single high coverage in the league. And I get the league's going away from it. I get everybody's playing too high safety. The Lions did some of it today, not a ton. And I think a lot of that's because they were dropping Brian Branch down, like we talked all week, is to a pseudo spy over the middle, watching for Kyler Murray. Hopefully we get word on Brian Branch that he's okay, but my guess is he might have been concussed. Anyway, we can get the W. We should not care, but would like to not have to have a cardiac event every time, 100%. But you know what? Hey, if you're facing a first-place schedule, you're facing everybody's best punch, hey, and you're taking them and you're winning. See, Motown, where is all that hate we heard? Hey, it's probably on the sidelines for now. Chew, Panthers going crazy, 100%. And they have to, man. They have to. Good for them. See, Pierce, Moonscar, agreed. Motown, Mitch, Jared Vick. There you go. Gunny's laughing about that. Silver Surfer, J-Mo, just a decoy today. He got a couple of shots, but not enough. So, I can't say enough. It didn't work out for him today. Motown Witch, Mitch, Moonscar on the wrench. Wade, to go, buddies. Congrats, 100%. See, Silver Surfer, and good evening, coach, and everyone else. Back to you, Surfer. Hopefully it's a great one for you. Jane Doe, just win, baby. I couldn't agree more. Corey, hey, a win's a win, but we still got to get better offensively. Defense gave us a million chances to score. They did, and that's why I was saying this defense won the game today. They allowed the offense, as struggling as they may be at times, to say, hey, we're going to pound that rock. We're going to push that ball right down your throat. We're going to kill that clock. See, Pierce, Moonscar, congrats on Mod, 100%. There you go. Jane Doe, hopefully we get healthier with that game was brutal on our defense. It was. And you know what? Again, maybe that defensive bye, or excuse me, the bye week is coming at a very good time for the Lions. Motown Mitch, I did call it on pregame golf on a keeper off a boot. Hey, good job on that, my friend. Silver Surfer, I hope Aleem is okay. Yeah, his shoulder sting, I'm guessing he'll be okay, but we'll have to wait and see. Robert, LA just won. Yeah, the Rams did win. They pulled off a heck of a comeback. Corey, slowest one ever. It might have been, but hey, just it worked though. All the same, nobody anticipated it. Jane, LA knocked off San Fran. Yes, they did. Hey, what are we seeing throughout the league this year? There are tons of upsets, especially early in the year, like we talked about so many times. You give that first week, 2, maybe 3 weeks, where defense coordinators really get a long time over the offseason to prepare for those 1, 2, first 3 games. You can see some real odd things. And not that it had anything to do with the Rams game and 49ers, but hey, we'll take it. Let's see. Arnold learns, said Silver Surfer. I agree. He's getting better. It's slow, but he's getting better. And he played on a bum knee today, too. That's the other thing. Moonscar, haha, Motown Mitch, congrats. Motown Mitch, rust is shaking off, but it's still there. But week 4, it will look better. I agree with that. Agreed. Corey, Minnesota beat the brakes off Houston. Yeah, and CJ Stroud, great rookie year. Now everybody's had an offseason to get a lot of film on you. Are they starting to figure out at least some things he's got to improve upon? That's what I would throw at you guys. Robert, Seahawks are next. Yes, they are, my friend. Great Lakes, golf, still got the blues. Got to figure out that. Not the worst, but being on the road for though. Yeah, and I think he set a personal record today by going 14 out of 14 at one point. So he had a great start, without question. See, Moonscar, Monday night, 100%. You get an extra day to rest. Dennis, great win. I concur. Corey, tired of losing to Seattle. I hope the Lions are too. I hope we beat them down. See, Bo, we win. Rams win. Rams did win. Motown Witch, any news on Branch? None that I've heard, but I haven't been able to get off air. I did the live cast, run it over to here. Let's see, Great Lakes, Rams, baby. Pierce, yes, is Branch okay? If you guys can Google that and let me know, I'll throw it out there. But my guess is we won't hear anything till tomorrow. Both Vikings are legit. I agree. And that's one thing I've been saying all off season and the start of this year. Sam Darnold, this is the best opportunity he's ever had to show himself. And he's got some weapons in Minnesota. So we'll see what happens as the season progresses. Gary, I wonder if last week's game was a wake-up call for the Lions. They remembered they have to show up and be their best to win. Yeah, 100%. I agree with that and win now. See, Silver Surfer. So James Houston is out at the moment. Hope he'll be back. Coaches, let him do what he knows, given that he is healthy. Yeah, maybe after the bye, maybe at that point he's healthy. That I don't know. Chrome, Rams win. They did. Moonscar, 49ers almost pulled it off. They almost did. Trump, woo! Woo! I agree with that. Everybody should be real happy you're a Lions fan. Wooing all over the place. Detroit, Arnold could have been flagged 3 times on one play, and finally the refs let him play. They did. And hey, maybe he's progressing. Maybe he's getting some notoriety from the refs. Bo, we win on the road after a loss. We did. You know what? 9-0 now. The Lions in the Dan Campbell era after a loss. They've won 9 straight after a loss. Let's see, Adam, for Grace, yay for the Lions win today. Concurred. Motown Mitch, Arnold is out playing Davis. I mean, they're both playing pretty well. There's some things they can improve upon, but let's also be fair. Neither one of them at this point are the top of the line corners. Also, I will say this in their defense. Aaron Glenn showing a lot of love for them or confidence in them. He's putting them in man-to-man with no over-the-help top. He's showing a lot of faith in our cornerbacks so we get those wins. And today they did. Chrome, Chiefs versus Falcons Sunday night, 100%. I'll be going over to watch that once I get done drinking my next drink to prepare for tomorrow. Corey, they were not going to let Hutch go off today. Everybody should have known that. Yeah, they were doing everything they could block him. I totally get that. And yeah, we all talked about that during the week, and I agree with you, Corey. Let's see, Great Lakes, stick with what you do best, pound that rock, and that they did. Corey, money. I mean, man, 2.0 penalties scared me. Yeah, they had a lot today. They got to clean that up. I 100% agree with you. See, Southwest Line, Dan, I'd like to see the Lions use 2 back sets more. In that second half, the Cardinals were able to predict the plays off the formation. Yeah, and I think you're 100% correct with that, Southwest. And good to see you, man. It feels like it's been a New York minute since I've seen you. Bo, never give up, never surrender, 100%. Trump's last play of Rams game, razzle-dazzle, 100%. Trying to pull off a miracle there. Here's Johnny. Only said 37-31 Cardinals to motivate Lions. A motivational speaker. I'll go with that. Hey, great job with that, Johnny. Here, Silver Server. When I saw those ugly black college uniforms, I felt pretty optimistic. Couldn't even read the red number. What a bad idea. Yeah, the numbers... hey, that's why refs get paid. That's why the people on the sideline get paid and wearing binoculars, because I agree. The red, I thought, needs to stand out more for the officials. But at the end of the day, hey, I'm not going to worry about it. It's not us. Let's see, Michael B., what do you got? Gibbs and Montgomery, dynamic duo. I concur. Chrome, these injuries were brutal this game. Yeah, for both teams. Southwest Rams won. Tremendous comeback by them. It was. Almost forgot Lions rule, Bears rule. Thank you for that, Motown Mitch, 100%. Corey, yeah, it looked a lot like the last few weeks. We can't have those points in the game getting stagnant like last year. It will cost us. Yeah, you got to score points in the second half. You've got to be a little bit more assertive. I get you want to run the ball, pound it, but you at the end of the day, you got to put teams away. You can't just rely on stuff like today happening. Let's see, Jeremy, what do you got? About time, all grit, hashtag Super Bowl bound, hashtag one pride. I go with all that, and I concur. See, Southwest, a lot of credit to the defense. They won the game today. Yes, they did. Let's see, Motown Mitch, speaking of which, where is Broski? He's been MIA for about a week or so now, since I got on him a little bit about trying to turn the chat into a Bears chat. And since then, I don't think he's come back. Curtis Lee, how about that D? It was a pretty good D, wasn't it? See, Great Lakes can't wait for Iffy to get back. Yeah, then that depth in the secondary goes to another level. Corey, oh man, Chicago looked bad today. Yeah, yes, they did. Here's Johnny rewatching the game now. Go enjoy it, my friend. Bo, why is anyone crying about a win? Hey, never cry about that win. Trump's ball about to put away Cowgirls. Yeah, Baltimore. Yes, they are. See, Chrome. Corey, yeah, Chicago is a dumpster fire. They've got some things to address for sure. Loretta Gate, Goff played good. He wasn't his best game, but definitely better. Each week, he seems to be getting better and better as the offense seems to be getting better and better. Lions fan, great game, well played. Lions rule. I'll agree. Let's see. Great Lakes, Jamo was wide open on the deep shot. Goff flat out missed him by 8 yards. Yeah, so I don't know if Jamo cut in a different direction than what Goff anticipated. That I don't know. I mean, only the coaches really know that stuff. Corey, yeah, it didn't look good. Hey, just take the win though. Dennis, oh yeah, I'll go with that. I'll go with that, man. Don, offense has to get a rhythm. It does, and we're not there yet, but we're getting closer. Adam would see. We have tears of joy for Lions today. I agree with that, 100%. Chrome, yeah, they still rusty. Don, yeah, they're getting better, but there's still some rust for sure. Trumps, we need to mix in some Craig James in the running game. A long season, yeah. Don't just wear down your main backs. I got you, Dave. 0 points second half. That's got to get better. Let's see. Corey, of course, Bates missed an extra point. Hey, it didn't bite us in the butt, though. That's the good thing. Pierce, Don Wrench looks good on you. There you go. The Ronin, the entire NFC West will root for us next week. That's probably true. That's a great point there. Let's see. Cody should have put them away earlier, but definitely held on. Defense held on. The offense finally ended it. It did. The Ronin just went 9-0 after a loss. I agree. And yes, they are. And good to see you, my friend. Hopefully you had fun at the MHSA conference, by the way. See, the Lions fan, everybody thumbs up for the Duke Crew win. 100%. Yeah, if you haven't yet subscribed or liked the video, please consider subscribing. We're like 30 subs away from hitting 8,000. Trying to close in and get that done. Also, take a half-second time, hit that thumbs up button. Chrome, I would like to see Coach get one play to Vaki next game. I saw him out on the field one time today. At least I'm pretty sure I did. But yeah, I didn't see him get a run yet. General Brown, Lions playing with their food again. Yeah, got to put them away. Don't play with your food. Hookadoo, Ravens just beat Cowgirls. Good for them, man. And hey, couldn't happen to a better team. The Ronin, Sam Darnold is Kirk 2.0. There's probably a lot of truth. They are similar. And, Sam Darnold might get paid after the season because of it. MJF, where's the safest place to go during a tornado? Question mark. AT&T Stadium, because there's no chance of a touchdown. There. That's well played. Well played. Great Lakes, Vikings put up 400 yards passing on us with two dumb QBs last year. They're still good. Only lost a couple of players. That's true. Here's Johnny, grandson's 7th birthday party in flag football game today. Well, hopefully he had a great birthday. Todd and Marion Green, awesome defensive game. It was. The defense won that game. No joke. Robert, Cowboys lost at home. Hey, let's hope they keep on losing. Southwest, give it up for the Vikings head coach O'Connell, early candidate for Coach of the Year. I agreed. Yeah, he's doing a phenomenal job. Yada, yada, badass. What up, though, coach? Let me get a woo, woo, woo. Oh yeah, Kool-Aid. And I got to get that made for you, man. I do. But you know what? I'll give you a Sheila. All right, keeping an eye going here, Chrome. Vikings will fizzle out, book it. Let's hope so. Josie barely made it through, didn't we, Coach? Yeah, hey, just win, baby. Just survive. But good to see you, Joseph. The Ronin, our depth is impressive. It is, man. They've done a pretty good job with things. I would still like to see something a little bit more on the end and maybe another offensive lineman. But, hey, everybody's got needs in the NFL. Joseph, I wish we could start scoring in the 3rd and 4th. I think it's coming, man. I'm going to believe. Thinking positive. Bo, air traffic control crew is getting started. It is. It's getting nice. Joseph, if we continue to do that this year, we won't make it far at all. Well, let's hope we are going to get better. Let's see. Corey, Joseph, if we don't, it will be our downfall again. Yeah, let's hope that, again, they improve upon things 100%. Dave in the D, the hook and ladder was awesome. Yes, it was. It was, and that was very impressive. But again, it was trickeration beyond the line of scrimmage, not behind the line of scrimmage. Let's see, the Ronin, zone running scheme was impressive. It was. But hey, everybody's shooting the gaps, trying to stop us. They know we're trying to pound the ball. Lions are going to have to do something to kind of offset that and use that against teams. Then you really get them guessing. Troy, our defense is looking legit. I still do not understand those third quarter woes. Me neither. We got a lot of questions there. Dimitri, Dan, we have to go get Reddick and trade Houston. Looks like the injury to the linebacker is pretty bad. Yeah, I'd say if we could add another stud pass rusher, this defense, man, it would start getting pretty scary. Detroit, Zoo, Goff, and J-Mo need to practice the sideline routes. I would say they got to keep improving. The Ronin need to look deep at Tim Patrick. Yeah, get him more involved. But every week that goes by, you should see him more and more, especially with that early bye. Corey is still got to get more consistent on the pass rush. It's got to get better, but it's points where Murray had all day to throw. Yeah, and I think some of that, though, Corey, was by design. They did not want him getting out to run. They wanted to force him to throw. You could see a couple times where, like, Hutch jumped backwards instead of continuing to rush the passer. Great Lakes, Dan Skipper, offensive weapon, was a huge today in the run. Yeah, I'm glad to see he was okay because he went out, I think, on the very first offensive play for us. Dimitri Broski, Bear, can't come back to the chat. What does that have to talk about his? Question mark, Chicago Bears are... Could be a lot of truth to that. He might be embarrassed with Caleb Williams and not want to come to the face the Thunder. Lab 6, tough game next Monday. It is, man. Every game for the Lions is. Southwest Arizona is a legit team this year. Yeah, the Lions struggled offensively in the second half, but Cardinals are a solid team. I agree. Yeah, don't take anything away from them. Dave in the D, people still calling him Golf. It happens, man. Could be spell check or whatever, or autocorrect or voice to text or whatever. Day, what do you got? Hey, good to see you, Day. It's been a minute. Not sure where Broski is, but I, for one, am celebrating his absence. There could be some to that, too. Dimitri, what do you got? Just win, baby. Woo! I agree. All right, guys, I'm going to get a couple people that haven't been in here. Then I'm probably going to be out of here just to give it a break. Cody, hoping Laporta is okay. And Branch, anyone hear anything? I have not as of yet. Trumps, Reynolds, my bad. I knew where you were going with that. Mike D, where we were too much of that young squad. Good win? Yeah, well, 100%. Let's see. Jason, kick the dang field goal. Maybe it's some truth there. Morbius, I'm not sure what that is, but hey, I'll go with it. Dimitri, 49ers lost to Rams. They did. Iceman, why is everybody talking about the Rams winning? Let's focus on our team. I agree with that. I agree. My bad. Jason, this is going to make for an exciting season. Check your blood pressure. You're going to have to. All right, Eminem, this game was great. Woo! We won 100%. Hey, just win, baby. That's all I got to say. Let's see. Server, how about Tim Patrick? He has been used very sparingly. Looks like he can contribute. Yeah, and I think after the bye especially, you might have an opportunity for him to get out there and do a little bit more. All right, JDC, happy trails. Go Lions victory. Day, great show as usual, Dan. Thanks for that, man. Dimitri, number 0 is my hero. He got a penalty at the beginning of the game, but he hung in there tough, and he stayed with it. That's called grit, 100%, and he played with a bum knee. So, all right, guys, I'll go ahead and get out of here. If you guys can hit the thumbs up button when you're checking on out. If you haven't yet subscribed, please consider doing so. Take care. Celebrate this victory Sunday evening win. We'll see you in the morning on the next Lions Talk Live. Take care, everybody.
Happy trails.